tonight, you have to use the apples from your mystery boxes to create incredible dishes. Some are sweet, some are savory, based on Kyle's input. Okay, Kyle, it is time to hand over that immunity pin to someone else. So come on down, Kyle. So my strategy tonight was to levy a penalty against the Northeast and the South and see if we can send somebody home. I think it worked, but we'll see. Right, now Joe, everyone and myself want to take one last close look at your dishes. Wayne. Yes, sir. This is a very challenging kind of couscous you said you cooked before? Yes, I did.
This is big, but
This is a white wine
sure, oh my gosh.
Did you burn the alcohol out of the wine?
Oh my, okay, detached trailer.
So you have raw alcohol in
What
the sauce.
says? Okay, let's go. Okay, I'll pull it.
We all did a fantastic job.
Hey,
It makes me angry that Kyle doesn't see the West as a
I can
threat.
get out of
We
my
have some
car.
phenomenal cooks on our team.
All right, Kennedy. You did justice to the pork loin?
I sure did. I do
Where's
get
this guy?
intimidated by the judges when they walk around, but I know the insight they have to offer is just invaluable.
Right, Lizzie. You happy with that on those scallops?
Yes.
A little overcooked, maybe?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you?
This challenge was definitely harder than I thought it was going to be. Did you taste it?
Yeah, I did.
Tastes right to you?
It was a little bit extra sugar, I felt.
Naked.
You lift a mystery box and see something as simple as apples, and you're like, I'm going to knock this out of the park. Did you taste that? Then you get to cooking and realize it is not as easy as you think it's going to be. Good. Go raw. Definitely not happy with the texture of these cupcakes. Just missing baking powder. But they don't seem too happy with me, and I'm probably going to be in the bottom three, and I am terrified. Jeff, in terms of the layers, is that what you want to?
Yes.
Thank you. This is the whole dish?
Yes, sir. And we'll call it Kyle's Churros. Because my good friend Kyle had to throw me a nice curveball.
Got. Oh my. Okay, let's try rice.
Any faces?
Hmm.
Did you put salt instead of sugar on it?
No, sir. I put sugar and
Daily
cinnamon
test, yeah.
and
Salt. There's salt. But they're like salty like French fries. There's no sugar on this.
okay. Well, maybe I made a mistake there.
Salty churros. You ever heard of that? Baby.
Wait, watch me. See, I'm so
This
good
is
at this
actually-
game. I'm not cat.
Sometimes
No cat. I'm
I
so
went from one of the best dishes a couple weeks ago in
This
audition
guy,
to
okay.
one of the absolute worst in a couple of weeks. So I'm praying for the South to pull through with the new. But
Now, we'll be tasting the best dish from every region. And the
Ooh,
winning
that's
home
me.
cook will earn the immunity pin, which will keep them safe from
Oh,
elimination
it's
next week.
cheese.
And more importantly, keep their entire region safe
Nice,
from
nice,
elimination
nice,
tonight.
nice.
The first dish we'd like to taste is from the Northeast. It played homage to their region and really
Okay.
did elevate the apples. Please come forward.
Let's set up with that. Free reward.
I made bourbon apple crumble with oat pecan topping, a
Where's
maple whipped
sauces?
cream, and a raw apple salad as a garnish.
That's
I love the
nothing.
fact that the
Oh,
crumble's
okay.
peeking out of
Yes.
the cream, and I see that you want to show off with your nice work with that little
Okay,
garnish.
no.
Can't wait to taste it. For a simple dessert, there's a lot of technique. Each component has its reason for being there, and that cooking technique contributes to a great flavor implosion and contrast on the palate. Thank you very much.
This has a tendency to go dry quick, and it didn't. So I really appreciate the way you cooked on the apples and adding moisture.
The dish is good. I want to commend you on the ratio. It's perfect
Easy
balance.
money.
1/3 crumble, 2/3 apples. The apples are in the balance.
I can
Just
be
pulling it back in
easy.
for a second spoonful. Really good. Well done.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
I'm not.
The next dish that we
Oh,
want to taste
no.
ladies from the south,
Oh,
please
it's
come
gonna be
forward.
easy. Hello,
Jennifer.
mates. You're not doing so good. Oh,
I'm
shoot.
so proud of this dish.
Hey, man.
Everything came
Hey, man.
together so
on.
nicely, right on time.
Oh, I'm coming. I'm
Desserts are my
coming.
sweet spots. I feel an immense
I'm
amount of pressure to
coming.
say this out.
Oh,
I made an
I'm
apple
not
spice
coming.
cake with a brown sugar cream cheese frosting and a caramel drizzle.
Jennifer, I really appreciate the apples. You can see them kind of speckled throughout the actual cake.
Okay.
Yeah, this rustic is charming. Shall we?
Fugu. I need to buy. Okay. It's scheming.
I can feel those textures of apple
It,
caramelized. It's light,
how
it's fluffy,
should I
but
say?
it's got apple in abundance. Great job.
Okay.
This is a well-seasoned dessert. The beautiful cinnamon that's throughout the cake.
Boom, ba-da, ba-da.
Frosting is doing it all wrong.
Oh no, it's good.
It's really quite good. For an
It's
elevated
rated R.
dessert, it's about as good as it can be.
Boom, ba.
Okay, the next dish we want to see more of is from the Midwest. Please come forward. Wait. I'm feeling relieved, redeemed, exhilarated. Keep the immunity in the Midwest. God, I want the immunity thing. And when the Midwest wins twice in a row, I'm going to show those other regions that we're here to play. All right, Wayne, tell us about the dish. So, I made a delicious spiced scallop with an apple fennel puree, spiced apples, and beautiful Israeli couscous.
The couscous looks properly cooked. The puree looks smooth and velvety. I like the plating.
Top-notch presentation.
Wayne, this is a great performance. The puree, the quick stops, absolutely spot on in the job.
You did an excellent job of writing that fine line and balancing the sweet savory.
For me, double up on the heavy side.
I'll
It's
say
got a
this.
little bit of heat to kind of cut down the sweetness. But other than that, all point.
Right, the final dish representing the West. Really made smart use of those apples tonight. Please step forward. Kennedy.
I made a porcelain over parsnip puree with an apple butter gravy and a pickled green apple salad on top.
Presentation was off the charts. It's apparent the apples are in abundance. I can't wait to dive in.
Thank you, Chef.
Yes.
Dish is delicious. Puree spot on.
Ooh,
Silky smooth,
Coca-Cola.
everything you want from plastic puree. I think the refreshing thing for me is to taste through this elegant ceramic condition.
Oh my God.
You're at home
1, 2,
here.
6,
Taste
8,
it. Good job.
yeah.
The pork tenderloin is underappreciated. You celebrated it. You cooked it perfectly. For me, I just would maybe like to see a little bit of heat. Just hit it with a little bit of chile, a little chipotle, just because I like spice.
Thank you, Chef.
It's kind of like a textbook example of home cooking a comfort food. A very, very well thought out, balanced dish.
Thank you so much.
You four, give us a moment, please. Excuse us. So, since I got this one there, 4 extraordinary dishes.
Man, we exercise being up here. For sure. What a gift.
But I think one dish stood out the most, no?
Oh, for sure. It's a winner.
Yeah.
You agree?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
4
This is the
amazing dishes tonight. The creative energy was there, and the execution was second to none. But unfortunately, there's only one immunity pin and one winner tonight. Congratulations goes to
stew fish. Fish. Also spicy.
4 amazing dishes tonight.
No,
But unfortunately, there's only one immunity pin and one winner tonight.
fish.
Congratulations goes to
X.
Jennifer.
So,
Congratulations.
Kendall must be really excited.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There was a lot of pressure on me today, but I got the pin. This feels amazing.
You really need to think you're going to be safe in the next challenge, and you've also saved your entire region tonight. Grab your team and head up to the balcony. Well done, Sal.
Save Alabama. I 100% owe Jimmy. The Southern gods have blessed me today.
Hey, thanks, Kyle.
Now, Kendall, you didn't just cook the worst dish in the South. Those are one of the worst churros we've ever tasted in MasterChef Kitchen. If it wasn't for Jennifer, you'd definitely be the one going home tonight. Now, there is one dish from each region that we felt really missed the mark tonight. The first dish we'd like to investigate further from the Northeast. This individual just did not get their timing on point. Please step forward. Richie. Sorry, Rich.
It's okay. I wanted to make cupcakes, but they didn't rise on time. So I'm switching it up and calling it a home cake instead of a cupcake. I don't want the judges to have to eat this, but I have no choice.
Right, young man, what's the dish?
So this was a nod to my grandmother. She used to make home cakes with no leavening. They were meant to be placed underneath the sauce, and then the sauce would soak it up. I made spiced home cakes with an apple compote on top, with a tarragon whipped cream on the side.
What are you calling them?
Home cakes. Who? Home cakes.
Home cakes. Didn't you start calling them cupcakes? Did they become home cakes as they lost their levitation?
No, they are a play on my grandmother's recipe.
But why
It's
did
the
you
way that she
change
made
from where
them.
you started to where you ended? What would you call them?
I just wanted to call them what they are.
You wanted to call them what they became?
Apples look like a bit of an afterthought. Are there apples included in the batter as well?
No, so I wanted the apples to sit on top.
Gotcha. How long did you make the home cakes for, please?
For about 20 minutes.
And is that the texture you wanted in the middle?
Yeah, so that they could soak up that sauce. I didn't want them to be too soft and get a little mushy.
So many Mimos. I'm just doing.
So there's an issue, I think, with the ratio of how you bring out those ingredients. And the recipe doesn't seem like it's on point. The actual apples caramelized. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'd love to see inside those home cakes. So it's missed the mark.
You kept talking about the sauce being soaked into them. You need a bowl of that stuff to make these have moisture. The cream is the only saving grace in this whole dish, and it has nothing to do with us.
Just to give you an idea, these things have like the density and the weight of a rock. It's a fossil. Cupcakes, home cakes, call them what you want. They're no good.
Respect that. Thanks, Richard.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, what is? Okay.
Okay, the next dish we need to investigate. From the Midwest, please come forward. Charles. You're all right. You're all right, Charles.
To hear that I am the bottom three
Is that
is very
for us?
disappointing. I didn't know that it was wrong for me to put raw white wine in my dish, but I must own up to it and learn from my mistakes. Today I made a pan-seared red snapper with potato scales and a white wine applesauce. And then I put some jalapenos in there for color.
This looks all kind of wrong, all right? The idea of white wine, apple, and jalapeno, and then you just told me jalapeno is for color. Think about how that sounds.
More than that, the only place for unrendered white wine is in your glass while you're drinking and cooking. This is like the basics. These are the mistakes that when you come and present yourself at MasterChef, you can't make. Charles, these are the mistakes that when you come and present yourself at MasterChef, you can't make.
Easy.
Big good news. This is for Buford, but the puree does not work. It's a shame because you've got the technical flair, but you just didn't execute it properly.
Wonder.
Any chef.
It's almost like a tale of two dishes because the potato crusted fish is actually quite good, but you committed some major errors in technique and the basic principles and rules of cooking.
Oh, this is too easy.
Any chance?
Go, Charles.
Why
You're
did
right,
they make
Charles.
it too easy?
So the final dish that we need to see more of from the West comes from a cook
Yep.
who definitely had
30
confidence,
seconds.
but seemed more concerned with adding an abundance of apples than cooking their protein.
Congratulations.
Please come
Bye-bye.
forward. Lizzie.
Love you, Lizzie. Hi, Lizzie.
Hey, Lizzie.
Lizzie, can you please describe your dish?
I made pan-seared scallops and a green apple and celery root puree with a crab apple salad and a sweet apple chutney.
Visually, it doesn't look right. The scallops are hammered. They're just way too
Oh,
severe.
a little bit harder.
I hope that's a nervous foul, because you made a lot of mistakes here,
I
Lizzie.
don't get this easy.
So you can see right there, you've absolutely cremated the scallops. The actual apple puree tastes good. It's just the composition of the dish. It's just way off.
Yeah, Lizzie, don't get enamored with too many techniques. You gotta get the basics right. Actually, the puree, the bacon, and a little bit of that scallop that's not overcooked is a pleasant bite.
Okay, one more.
At this
One
point,
more.
the level is so high. I want to have food that's thought out. I want to have food that has a narrative. Give me some thought behind the dish.
Thank you.
Right, so Richie, Charles, Lizzie, give us a moment, please, because right now we've got a very difficult decision to make.
Okay, make sure to like and subscribe.
So,
See you next time.
Richie's-
This is Wes
I'm
Weaver.
sure he owned it in a way that, look,